Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a customizable image banner section for our Shopify theme. And this banner will include various options, and we will start by setting up the schema, which will allow user to easily modify these settings directly in the Shopify Theme Editor. So let's dive in. First, let's talk about what we want to achieve with this image banner section. The idea is to create a flexible banner that can be used across various pages of our Shopify store. Let me open my Figma file, and you can see the image banner that we have has various options. First of all, we have a image for desktop, and we will also include the option for the mobile devices image. And then we have this title, subtitles, and call to action. And let's start. Let's create this schema. So currently I am in the image banner.liquid file, and this file is currently empty. And we are going to create some schema settings. So it starts with the schema. So before starting, let's talk about the schema that we define in liquid file and the schema that we define in settings_schema.json file. So in Shopify theme development, the schema tags in the section files and the schema in the settings schema.json both serve to define customizable settings for the theme, but they are used in different contexts and have different purposes. So schema in liquid file defines settings specific to that particular section, which can be customized directly within the Shopify theme editor. So these settings allow user to adjust the appearance and the behavior of individual section without touching the code. Whereas schema in settings schema.json file defines global theme settings that apply to the entire theme and can be adjusted in the Shopify theme editor's theme settings tab. These settings are often used for site-wide elements like color, fonts, and logo. So we have created some of the settings for our theme customization. Here you can go here in theme setting tab. You can see these are the global settings that can be used anywhere in our store. Whereas the schema that we are going to define here are local. So these settings can only be used in this file only. So let's start coding. Okay, let's write some code. Let's start with the name, and the name of this section will be image banner. Okay, now we are going to define settings. Here we are going to define our options. So first we need image for our for desktop. So for that we are going to use type, and the type of this field will be image picker. Let's give this field an ID. Let's say desktop banner, and let's add a label here. It would be desktop banner. Now we are going to define images settings for the mobile devices image. Again, the type would be image picker, and ID, let's say mobile banner, and let's give it a label. Okay, now what else we need? So we have this overlay section, title, subtitle, button label, and button text. Okay, so let's quickly define these settings. I'm gonna pause the video and define these settings and join later. Okay, so I have created all the settings. Desktop image, we have a mobile image, then we have overlay. The default color is black. Then we have title, subtitle, button text, and button link. Okay, so let's design our section. Let's start with a div with the ID of image banner, and let's uniquely identify this using section.id. So section is a liquid object, and this ID contains when you are going to create any section, or you include any section here, like we have image banner and rich text, what Shopify does is it assign a unique ID to every section. So this is very helpful when we are going to style using our own CSS. Okay. So first of all, let's check if our desktop image banner is not empty. Okay, so if, let's say, section dot settings dot we need to have this ID not equal to blank. Okay, so if let's add an else statement here. Okay, so if else statement is here, if it is not set, then we can use like Shopify, we can generate image using Shopify tags. Okay, let's see, I have a code here. I say this. Okay, so if this image field is empty, then this code will run. Okay, now see image. Let's add our URL source here, which would be section dot settings dot desktop banner, and let's forget about this alt, and we are going to have here image URL filter, and then we are going to use the master image. Okay, now let's check if we save this, and let's go to our backend and refresh this page. So let's check everything is good. You can see there is no error in our theme watch command. Let's click image banner, and you will see, okay, we have all the settings here. Okay, this is because I have created all those settings. Okay, so let's upload an image. Okay, you can see we currently don't have any image, and this is the default image provided by Shopify. Let's select image. Let's add an image, and let's check this image. Okay, it's uploading. Okay, just done. And you will see the image will change. Let's save it. Okay, let's refresh on the front end. Okay, you will see our image here. It's a quite large image, but we can start with this. And okay, let's add a div here. Let's wrap everything in a div. And let's add some classes. I'm gonna add relative. Okay, let's add div for our these settings. Okay, we need to include title, subtitle, and everything. Okay, so let's create another div, and here we are going to check if our title field, subtitle, these fields are active. Okay, we're going to use if statement. If section dot settings dot title not equal to blank, then we are going to use h1 tag, and in h1 tag we are going to use this setting. Okay, and in the same way we are going to use we're going to add condition for our subtitle. Okay, let's add subtitle here. Instead of h1, let's add h4, and let's add some conditions for this button. So we have id for the button text. We are going to check if this button text has label. If section dot settings dot button text not equal to blank, then let's generate an a tag, and in a tag let's add section dot settings, and we have button link. Okay, here, and let's add the label, which would be the button text section dot settings, and this one. Okay, let's save it and check on the front end. Let's see. We don't have anything. Okay, we have here. Okay, so what we need is we need this here at the bottom. Okay, let's style this div. Let's add some classes. Let's give it an absolute position, left 0, and right 0. Let's give it a width full and h full. Okay, so we are going to use flex here. Let's add justify centers and items end. Okay, so let's highlight this section, class. Let's add bg red 300, and let's add some padding. Let's save and check on the front end. Okay, so let's see, let's refresh the page again to check if everything is working fine. No, it's not working. Let's see what is the issue with this. And okay, the issue is here. We are going to use top. Let's give it a max width max width of, let's say, I'm gonna use this. Okay, let's go to our Tailwind CSS and check the max width classes. In the search here, max width, and I need this 5XL. So I want this div to be, okay, let's save it. Now refresh the page. Okay, now let's add width to it, W full. Okay, let's save it and refresh on the front end. You can see we have the section here, I mean these settings here. Let's add text center, and let's add some classes to this h1 tag class. Let's say text 2XL, let's say 3XL, and pb2. Okay, for this h4, let's add class text lg and pb2. So let's add classes to this action button class. Let's add flex, justify center, item center, and let's add width to it. Let's say 150 or 160 pixel width, W40, and let's add MX auto to center it, and then let's add some padding. Let's add some background color BG red, and let's say 400. Save it, and let's check on the front end. Okay, now you can see we have most of the settings here. So this is it for this video. In the next video, we are going to improve this by creating more options for the user, so that the user can customize it the way he wants. Okay, that's it for this video. If you're liking the series, please like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.